welcome back to the Skywalker Academy, my fellow Jedi and Sith. And we finally got it. The Ninth Jedi trailer, and man, it did not disappoint. Because that looked so good. So I'd just like to give my general thoughts, maybe drop a theory or two on the Ninth Jedi trailer, as well as just the Ninth Jedi series as a whole. So this is going to be kind of more impromptu, just casually me speaking, no script or anything. So if this feels a little off, or if you even like this more kind of casual style, let me know in the comments. Now, for those who don't know what the Ninth Jedi is, the Ninth Jedi was a single episode from Star Wars Vision Season 1 of the same name, The Ninth Jedi. And it quickly blew up to being the most popular episode. And I can see, and anyone who watched it could see why, because it was really good. Now, we didn't know what was going to happen after that. People wanted to know what was going to happen after that. So when season 3 came out, they announced not only The Ninth Jedi is getting a sequel episode, but it's getting its own standalone series, and that's what this trailer was. It was a trailer for like a mini series following the Ninth Jedi story. Now, the series itself revolves around the character Kara. She is a young Jedi, well, kind of. She's more like a Force sensitive who's learning to become a Jedi. And her father was a master sabersmith. Basically, he created lightsabers, and the way he created them, the kyber crystal will attune to the person, which is like in established lore, but depending on who you are, and basically are you good, evil, something in between, the lightsaber color will change. So let's say I held the lightsaber and it was, oh, I don't know, green, like Kara's. And someone else took it and they had red. It was basically like that. It just depended on who the person was, the color would change, which was a really cool detail. But basically, her father gets taken from her, and Kara, along with a slew of other Jedi, now need to find more Jedi to ultimately stop this new threat and bring her father back. That's really the plot. It's simple, easy, and it's very engaging. Now, as for my general thoughts on this trailer, it definitely did its job. It got me hyped. I have not been this hyped for something other than probably Maul Shadow Lord, at least in recent Star Wars. Because man oh man, did they deliver. Beautiful animation, like I swear they stepped it up. The first two little shorts, they were good. Animation was definitely some of the best, but this is on another level. And the action is just as amazing, if not even better. And something I've always loved about the Ninth Jedi section specifically is they lightsabers when they strike each other, they feel like they have impact. They feel like if these were swords or bats or something, they would actually hurt. It's like boom, boom, boom. Versus something like the prequels where it's very fast. You don't really feel the impact of the strike, except in certain instances. So that's just something I've always liked, and it's a cool animation touch that I've just always found very interesting with the Ninth Jedi. Very excited to see this weaponizing of a kyber crystal. It's always something I've really liked in Star Wars, even if it's kind of treading on old territory, because for those who don't know, that's exactly what Palpatine did with the Death Star. It was a kyber crystal. But I want to see what he's doing with it versus something like what's Palpatine. Is he creating a planet killer, which I please hope not, or is it something entirely different? Which it just makes me more interested in what's his end goal. And speaking of Nawam, firstly, he's giving major Tulak Horde vibes because just look at that helmet. That's straight up Tulak Horde. And secondly, he has a blue lightsaber. And like I said before, the lightsabers in this, when depending on who you are, changes its color. So Nawam is blue. Doesn't mean he's a means he might still be a bad person, but he genuinely believes what he's doing is right. So we'll have to see. Or is this just a case of he's a brute, or he's someone who's very I'm trying to think of the right term. More like it's like Anakin in terms of the Force, more lightsaber skilled. I don't know if they're doing it that way, or maybe this is all just one giant misdirect, and Nawam is actually has a red lightsaber, and they changed it for the trailer because trailers are known to change stuff. I'm looking at you, Marvel, and considering you're both owned by Disney, would not put it past me. Kara as well appears to be battling a darkness inside of her because we see her with the red lightsaber towards the end of the trailer. This is most likely a vision or dream, but it's still interesting that they showed that. So that's something we'll probably see Kara dealing with the dark side. Maybe the temptations of the dark side. Maybe she wants to kill Nawam for obvious reasons. He took her father. As Nawam said in the trailer, how many people have you killed for the sake of justice? It looks like we might be dealing with a little bit more philosophical stuff too, so maybe Kara and Nawam are more similar than Kara would like to admit, so that's going to be something interesting to see battle. And at the very end of the trailer, probably the thing that's got me most interested, we see what appears to be a black lightsaber or black crystal like lightsaber. So, curious how that's going to play into everything and if there's a specific reason why it's like that because like I've said before, they change colors depending on who uses them and depending on how your connection to the force or allegiance changes. So, just seeing why it's like that has me very excited. So, overall, as you can tell, I'm very excited for the Ninth Jedi show, and I can't wait to see it in all its glory. And if this does well, which I hope it does, we could possibly see the return of other fan favorite Visions characters, specifically characters like the Ronin and my girl F, because both of those are probably the two most other popular, at least generally speaking, and would love to see both of them get their own shows as well because they both equally deserve them. If you guys enjoyed this little impromptu trailer thoughts video or discussion, whatever you want to call it, let me know in the comments and don't forget to like, subscribe. Also, share your thoughts on the Ninth Jedi as a whole, the trailer, what did you think of it? And don't forget to check out our Discord, Holocron of Untold Stories. We always love seeing new friends pop in, discussing Star Wars, both Kairal Kaya, and even beyond that, just anything. All are welcome. It's a place for everyone. And until next time, may the Force be with you.